Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be reading some cards for Alexis Bledel. Um, we're going to be seeing how she's feeling, what may have caused her to get a divorce from Vincent Kartheiser. This was a video that was requested by a lovely person, and so this was next on my to-do list. So remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because we do not have Alexis Bledel here to confirm nor deny that what I am seeing in the cards is resonating with her or is not resonating with her. So just remember to keep that in mind while watching this video. And without further ado, let's get started on Alexis Bledel's tarot card reading. All right. Okay, so let's see what Alexis Bledel's current energy is like. We got the Green Man, the Emperor, love that. Let's keep going. The Seer, the High Priestess, and the Two of Bows, the Two of Wands. All right, so currently it seems that Alexis Bledel is in a very good spot right now with this Emperor and with this High Priestess. She's very much in control of herself and in taking charge of her life. She's taking ownership of herself again, of her divine feminine energy. She's very much in control of knowing who she is, what she wants to do, where she wants to go in life, and where she is going. And with the Two of Bows, the Two of Wands in regular tarot, the Two of Wands always represents, partnerships, um, good relationships. So, because we're talking about just her right now, it seems like she's just very comfortable with herself. She has a very good partnership within herself. She's becoming more in tune with not only just her feminine energy, but I do believe that we all have, masculine and feminine energy. And she's just, and the masculine energy within all of us is the one that's like the take charge, the one that actually takes ownership of things and gets things done and moving. And so it seems that she's very much in this energy right now where she's just doing things, she's just doing her own thing. And she's also feeling good because, feminine energy is all about the emotional, creative aspect. So not only is she feeling emotionally in tune with herself right now and creatively inspired, but she's also making moves. She's making the decisions or that she needs to do in order to get things going. So there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion going on in here. And I wouldn't be surprised if what this is showing up to is that she already kind of is talking to someone. But here in the Ducky channel, I really don't want it to be about gossiping or anything, but I could see it. I could see that also being an interpretation of here is that this could be her, the high priestess, and here's the Two of Wands representing partnership. So the High Priestess being partnered up with an Emperor, someone who is very much uh, in control of their own life. So it could also be that she's also just maybe moved on from this divorce or the separation that has happened, and she's already kind of found someone. Or it could also just be that she's combining her feminine energy and her masculine energy, and she's just like very much in tune with that and letting all of that creatively inspire her and nurture her, which is beautiful either way. All right, so let's get some cards representing what could have happened in her previous marriage, what happened in regards to them splitting up. So we're gonna see what could be the reason for that. So we're just gonna see Overall, what could be the reasoning for Alexis Bledel's divorce? The moon on the water. There are some secrets. The king of arrows. The six of arrows. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, why not? Let's get the four of stones. Four of pentacles. So immediately what I'm seeing here is that what could have happened with the reasoning for this divorce is that there were emotions here that were beneath the surface. And the emotions here with this king of arrows showing up next is that it seems that maybe Alexis Bledel started feeling emotions for someone else, and she was kind of just like ready to make that transition, ready to make a change in her life and to move towards something that was calmer. It seemed like Alexis Bledel was already having issues with Vincent Kartheiser, and there were problems that were kind of hidden beneath the surface that not many people knew about, but it had just been with the moon here again. The moon is all about secrets. There had been like maybe some secrets that people weren't really sure or aware of, and these were just problems or just some emotions that were already bubbling up beneath the surface. And with this king of arrows, I'm really seeing it as maybe there was like some kind of communication or some kind of connection that was going on with Alexis Bledel, where she was like, you know what, like I can either stay with this situation where I'm not really sure where I stand with Vincent Kartheiser, and we already have some things that are bubbling up and things that I'm unsure about, some secrets that aren't being told. Do I want to stay in this situation, or would I rather kind of move away from this secretive energy towards something that might be healthier for me, where there's healthier communication? Because, the king of arrows or the king of swords is the most intellectual. I don't want to say the most intellectual. He's just very intellectually driven, rather. The King of Swords is all representative of the air sign, which is all about our thoughts and our communication and the way we speak. So this energy is very much more comfortable with sharing their thoughts. And it seems that Alexis Bledel kind of wanted someone like that, someone where they're able to communicate more of their thoughts and their feelings and express them into words rather than always feeling like there's something below the surface that someone's not telling her. And there was just a lot more stability with this other situation, with this energy, with the Four of Stones or the Four of Pentacles, which is all about being holding on to your prized possessions or holding on to the things that you love near and dear to you. And also with this Four of Stones, again, like fours always represent stability. There was just a lot more stability here in the situation. And so it seemed like she just kind of wanted to move away from this secretive, trickster like, not sure where she stands or what this person's emotions were at. She wanted to kind of move away from that and move towards this energy of someone who, even if they're not really sure how they're feeling, they're able to at least express it and verbalize it rather than just like staying silent and keeping Alexis Bledel in the dark and not really being like, okay, well, I don't know where I stand with you. You're being quiet, like you're not giving me anything to work with. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that trajectory with the way that the cards came out. There was just a more stable. She wanted to move away from something that's not so emotionally and verbally stable to something where like even if they're not aware or not sure where their emotions lie, at least they're able to communicate it. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. So we're just gonna see Alexis Bledel's thoughts on Vincent and vice versa. Vincent's thoughts on Alexis Bledel, her ex-hubby. Okay. All right, let's get some cards representing Alexis Bledel's thoughts on Vincent. The Green Man. The Emperor, okay. The Three of Bows. Okay. Let's get some cards representing Vincent's thoughts on Alexis Bledel. The Two of Vessels, the Two of Cups in reverse. The King of Stones in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this Emperor card, or the Green Man in this deck, showed up in the beginning of the deck representing how Alexis Bledel is feeling currently. Now this card is showing up again, but this time these cards are representing Alexis's feelings towards her ex-husband, Vincent Kartheiser. So with this Emperor and the Three of Wands showing up here, I feel like Alexis views that Vincent is very much in control of his life. He's very much in a good person who knows who he is. And because Alexis knows that Vincent knows who he is and is very much in control of what he wants and where he wants to go, and knows like maybe what he deserves and stuff like that, she knows that there's plenty of opportunities for him to get over this hump, this hurdle that they have had. I'm not really seeing that she has any hard feelings towards Vincent Kartheiser at all. Um, so that's good. Now, the interesting part here is that on the opposite end of the spectrum, Vincent Kartheiser's thoughts on Alexis Bledel is that with this Two of Vessels showing up, the Two of Cups in reverse, and this King of Stones in reverse, there's a sense of like ungroundedness. Maybe he feels like she may how do I want to word this without sounding harsh? Um, she there's a sense of Vincent feeling that Alexis kind of ruined or split up this partnership and split up this something that was very grounding and stable for maybe another partnership, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting into like tricky waters. Um, yeah, so there's just something here. He just feels like, and also like I could just see like heartbroken. Like he just sees that she really just separated or took herself out of a partnership that was very grounding and stable. So that's what I'm seeing in regards to Vincent Kartheiser's thoughts in regards to Alexis Bledel, is that she kind of left a very stable partnership. So that's interesting. Interesting. All right, let's finish off with some advice for both of them. Why not? Oop, let's do a better shuffle. Yeah. Okay. One more shuffle. And I haven't even used these oracle cards, primarily because they're a little bit hard for me to read. Not gonna lie. But that's okay. I got the book here that I can refer to. So we'll just keep these for advice for Alexis Bledel, and we'll do some for Vincent Kartheiser. Why not? All right, let's get some advice for Alexis Bledel. Six of Vessels, the Four of Arrows, Four of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Arrows in reverse. Yeah. Let's get an Oracle card for her. The Resolute Path. Yeah. That's beautiful. And let's get some advice for Vincent Kartheiser. The Forest Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Doo-doo. The King of Bows. The Four of Stones in reverse. The Determined Path. Wow, they both got path cards. There's only about like six or so of them in this Oracle deck. So they are both like on two different journeys, major journeys right now. And so let's get started on their advice. Okay, so let's start with Alexis Bledel's advice with the Six of Vessels showing up here. It seems that Alexis Bledel is no stranger to like the situation of maybe leaving something for another situation that maybe seems healthier for her. Um, do I want to say she's a little bit of a heartbreaker? I don't know. But it seems she's been in this situation before in the past where maybe she has kind of um left someone for someone else where she just feels a deeper connection to and whatnot. So the advice for her is to really think back on the situation that maybe she has been in the past, and the answer to how she's feeling and how she can overcome the situation is already within her, because she's already maybe been through a situation kind of like this before, or she's seen a situation like this before, or maybe someone else was not in the best relationship or didn't feel as satisfied in a relationship and ended it to be and to pursue things maybe with someone else that they might connect with more. So there's no need to really lose sleep over it, over this situation, because we got the Four of Arrows and the Nine of Arrows. So there's a lot of thoughts going on here in regards to Alexis Bledel being like, "Oh my gosh, like what do people think of me? What are they going to think?" Or like, what do I think of myself with this situation? There's no need to be doing that. Just really, her advice is to really pay attention to how her or someone else that has been in this predicament before has been was able to get over this hurdle, get over this hump. So that's what I'm seeing. We also got the resolute path. Things are going to resolve. Things are going to get better. The smoke is going to clear. The clouds are going to move away. It's going to be nice and sunny. Things are going to be great between her and Vincent Kartheiser in a bit. So there's no need for her to really worry or stress too much about the situation, because things are going to get better, especially because the way that she views Vincent, she sees him as, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for him to be able to meet someone else, um and to also have a lot of like job opportunities as well, some gigs and stuff like that. So things are going to get better, so there's no need to worry for her. Now let's get some advice for Vincent Kartheiser. The advice for Vincent Kartheiser is to channel these feelings of indecisiveness towards an ambition or something that he wants to do. We got this King of Bows, King of Wands energy, which is the most passionate king, um, very driven. So the advice for Vincent is to use all of this energy, all of this kind of like unstable energy, because it seems that he's a very sure person of who he is and what he wants to accomplish. And it seems that maybe some things have gotten a little bit unsteady for him, but he can use all of this unsteady energy, because it's a lot of energy, to focus on what he wants to do next, what he's determined to do, his passions and stuff like that, rather than using all of this unstable energy towards just thinking about, like, oh, should I do this? Like, what are people going to think of me if I do this? Should I do this because people think that or expect this of me? No, boo boo. What he should do is really just focus on what he wants to do, what he's passionate towards, because he does. There's a lot of good creative energy that's coming out of this situation. And he just needs to really figure out what he's determined to do next, because he's got a lot of great energy here that's arising just from this instability of not knowing what to do next. And that's okay. Sometimes, whenever you're confused and you don't know what to do next, it's a good problem to have, because that means there's a lot of doors being opened for you and you can just kind of pick and choose which one you want to go through. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for him, is to really just like figure out what he wants to determine what he wants to do and go through that, rather than like being like, is this the right move? Should I do this because other people expect this of me? Or if I don't do this and I do something else, like, what are people going to think of me? So that's what I'm seeing. I am seeing here that there are frames being skipped um, within this video. So I'm so sorry if this video is a little bit laggy. I hope it'll be fine, but who knows? But that's it for this reading. Let me know what you thought of it. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks so much for letting me read the cards for Alexis Bledel and a little bit for Vincent Kartheiser. This was an interesting reading for sure. Um, yeah, I think things are going to be fine between both of them. It just seems like maybe Vincent's gonna it's gonna take him a little bit more time to kind of cope and get things moving again. Um, but either way, I think they're both gonna be fine. So, yep, that's it for me. Let me know what you thought of this video. Remember to stay hydrated, take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, baby. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.